Now, what we have here, guys, is if you remember BEMDAS, BOMDAS, whichever variant we did, right? Brackets, brackets, exponentials, multiplication and division at the same time, addition and subtraction. And we have these two arrows above, multiplication and addition and subtraction means you go left to right. So example would be if there's number pluses and minuses like this in a line. Okay, work your way left to right. -2, +2, 0, 0 take away 4, -4. Always go left to right when there's nothing but addition and, if there's nothing but addition and subtraction, go left and right. If there's nothing but multiplication and division, go left to right. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is you're going to see something that we would have done in the past. Okay, so something like this, where we would have, let's say, 5 times 2 plus 3. You have to multiply before you add. Everybody cool with that? 10 plus 3 equals 13. Now, what's going to happen here is we're going to do the reverse of BEMDAS. Okay? So it's going to give me, every question has what I call the star of the show. The show is all about them. Okay? So in this question, the show is all about the letter A. In question 2, it's all about the letter A. The letter A is the star of the show. The letter A wants to be on his own. He doesn't want anybody on his side of the equals. Do you got it? So what happens is you go through your list from the bottom back up again. Is anything being added or subtracted to the letter A? Well, it's been multiplied by 3 first. Would you agree with that? Then B is being subtracted. So there is something being subtracted from the A eventually. Yeah? What we say then is that we're going to get rid of the subtracted, the number that's being subtracted. So we're going to send the B over the other side. So what happens there? B plus C. Nextly, 3 is being multiplied by A, but we need to get rid of that 3. So what do you reckon will happen there? And it's multiplied by 3 on the left, which makes it divide by 3 on the right. Is that alright with you guys? And that's your answer. A is on its own. A equals B plus C over 3. That's how you do questions 1 to 3. Right? Let's try another one now. Question 7 as an example. If you see brackets or anything like that, guys, just multiply it out.
Good afternoon, our classes. Apologies for the intrusion again.
Okay. What we have next here is this, guys. Okay. We're going to multiply out. So we're going to get 2p minus 2q equals r. Who's the star of the show? P. Once again, we're going to do reverse BEMDAS, okay? Is anything being subtracted or added to the P? So what do you think I should do with that? Send it over the other side and make it a plus 2q. The 2 is being multiplied by the P. The P wants to be on its own. What do you do with that 2? Yeah, divide on the other side. And you get straight over 2. Any questions so far? The next upgrade after this is, the first one was the basic question. The second version was, it gave you brackets. What you said is no big deal. I'll multiply out the brackets and it's exactly the same as the first version. Do you get that? Now we're going on to the third version. The third version is they're going to try and introduce fractions to, you keeping track of the numbers? We're going to introduce fractions to try and get your rhythm off, okay? So you have x over 2 plus y equals z. X is the star of the show. Let's just get rid of the fractions. Let's not deal with the fractions. Let's just get rid of them. So what can we do with y? 2 below, 2 above. What can we do with the z? 2 and 2. What happens to all the 2's on the denominators? They're gone. Out of here. Now all of a sudden, a question that looked quite difficult is now exactly the same as the first 3. All you gotta do next is reverse BEMDAS. Has anything been added to the x or subtracted from the x? The 2 and the y, isn't it? So just bring it over to your side, and you're done. Okay, let's go again. One more. Okay, same deal with the likes of 15. I'll do 15 for you because 15 has a slight alteration to it. Okay, W equals 1/3 R plus S. Please look at this, guys. If I wanted to multiply 1/3 by 7, what would the answer be? 1/3 multiplied by 7? No. Only multiplies by the top. See, it's technically 1/3 multiplied by 7/1. Top by top is 7. Now, guys, once again, a common misconception with multiplying a fraction by a number in the bracket is that most people believe that the 7 gets multiplied on the top and the bottom. Everybody thinks that, or a decent portion of you believe that. The rule is top by top, bottom by bottom. Do you got it? Using this information I just gave you, what do you think happens to the 1/3 by R plus S? What do you think happens? Krill? Yes, exactly. 1 multiplies by the top to get R plus S. The 3 multiplies by the 1 to get 3. And W still where it is left. Who's the star of the show? R. Do we like fractions? No. Let's get rid of the fractions. 3 top, 3 on the bottom. What happens then? The 3's are gone. What is affecting R from being on its own? So just bring the S over to your side and what happens? R equals? Okay. For homework.